Hey everyone, and I just want to go over what the Blaze Pet nerf actually means for the Nether, and no, it doesn't mean the Blaze Pet is dead, it just means that it's a lot less dominating than it used to be. So here to show that it's actually still good, I'm going to be using Warden with 3/4 Tux, with an E-Drag, and you can see I'm doing around 471k, 472, 473 or so. So low 470s to mid 470s with the E-Drag. And then the Blaze Pet, you can see that I actually do 510,000 damage. So even without any differences, even without any Frozen Blaze armor, and only using the 10% buff and the Hot Potato buff, the Blaze Pet does destroy. And then obviously if we were to wear Frozen Blaze, you're going to want to wear 3/4. That's going to be the meta set. Warden is just too strong. It's going to be the best still. I know why people are panic selling them, thinking it's not going to be good for Nether. It's going to be good for Nether. In fact, they already hinted that they wanted sets to not have to have full set abilities, and they'd shown that you're going to be able to use 3/4 or even just one part of a set. Like one piece of Wise Armor will give you 5% mana reduction, that kind of thing. I think people forgot about that, but that is going to be a thing. So you're always going to be able to use Warden in the future, even with stuff that you couldn't use it in the past for. So again, 3/4 Frozen Blaze with Warden. With an Ender Dragon, I'm doing 337,000 damage a hit. And then I switch over to the Blaze Pet, and you can see 400,000. So it's a huge difference in damage here. Blaze Pet just destroys. And the main difference, my EHP, 39,000, versus with an E-Drag, 22,000. So almost double the HP with Blaze Pet. So yeah, Blaze Pet is still really good. It's just not as broken as it used to be. And while I'm here, I'm going to demonstrate how Fire Aspect, Thunderbolt, and Thunderlord work, because a lot of people are confused. So they're all supposed to work the same, and they're all supposed to be additive damage. So what you can actually think of them is you can compare them to something that people already understand, like Sharpness. This does an additive 65% damage. So this adds 65% damage. Just think of it as an extra 65 damage every hit. This does an extra 125% damage every 3 hits. So divide it by 3, and it's an average of 41 point something, 41.6 damage a hit, right? Extra. So you can see that this Sharpness 7 is stronger than Thunderlord. Like per hit, it helps more. Then Thunderbolt divided by 3 again does like 21.6 damage extra per hit, but it applies to every mob within 3 blocks of you. So for swarms, this does a lot more damage. And so you can see it's not insane anymore. Fire Aspect is supposed to work the same. It's supposed to be 50% additive, like the same as Sharpness, every second, which with attack speed means this is actually only 50 divided by, you can hit 4 times a second at max speed. So really it's only like 12.5 extra a second, which isn't good. But it's still bugged right now. They didn't fix it correctly. So I think I one-shot stuff. Yeah, I one-shot stuff here, so it doesn't matter. But this actually does do 50% of your total damage. What that means is if I'm doing 337,000 damage a hit, it's going to do like 165,000 damage a hit, right? Every second. So that's why it's bugged. But it's going to end up doing similar things to this, which is going to make it not very good anymore. But yeah, I hope you guys understand. Blaze Pet nerf isn't totally destructive. It's a little worse than I would expect. For a Nether only mob, I'd expect a little bit bigger of a buff. Maybe not as good EHP, because the EHP difference on armors between the Ender Dragon and the Blaze Pet is kind of insane. Maybe they nerf the effect on just health. Maybe make it apply to just health and not defense, like both of them. But 10% of strength and crit damage versus 20% is a lot to just take away from people. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you understand a little bit better that Blaze Pets are still definitely meta, even if you're not using Frozen Blaze. And thanks for watching.